Hi everyone, in this video I'm going to set up a survey and show you how to do that for this class. As part of your second essay, you'll need to get out and question some people and use one question. So one of the things you need to look at first is the prompt for the paper. It talks about an issue in your community. So once you determine what that issue is, you would want to create a survey. Now the first thing you do is you open up Excel. Excel is how you will start the survey. It is pretty simple, pretty straightforward. If you've never worked with Excel before, this process is really easy. And there's lots of different ways you can do a chart or graph, which I'll want you to then load into your essay as you're writing. And I have a practice template. I have a template, as I've said before, under the course. So I'm going to go to my 130180, but as said before, this also applies to 1301, 82, and 84 this semester. It's taking a moment to load. While that's loading, we'll go ahead and open up a blank workbook. So this is a blank workbook and what it looks like in Excel. You should be able to get Excel for free as part of our Office suite. So you need to go to Microsoft 365, the same software you use to get your email, and Microsoft Word, and make sure you downloaded the whole suite that includes Microsoft Excel. Okay, so we're in the second learning module here, examining the community. What is an issue the community faces? And as you scroll down, you see I have a video, an older video here on how to create the survey and the purpose of the survey. And there's a link to watch it directly on YouTube. This is an update of that. It's just a quick video I'm going to put in announcements so that you have other options for accessing this. So now to create the survey. I'm going to title it. The first thing I'm going to do is title this page in the first column here, and I'm going to say student grades for essay 1. Okay, and then I'm going to go down here a little bit and I'm going to put A, I'm going to just put A, B, C, D, and F. And those are the basic grades that we have in a class. Now I'm going to put 10, I'm going to say that 10 students got A's. B, I'm going to say 15 students got B's, and I'm going to say 5 students got C's, 2 students got D's, and 0 students got F's. And that's ideal, isn't it? So then I'm going to go in and highlight all of these columns here, and I'm going to go into Insert, and I'm going to find charts, and you see you have all these different charts here. Well, I am going to select the recommended chart and see what they show me here. They have a couple recommendations. I'm going to use the pie chart. So you see the pie chart shows up here. I have the ability to make it bigger so it's easier to see. And then I have the ability to change up some of the information. Like here I can show the percentages. Here shows the percentages a little better. There shows a little more. So you can see the differences here. Now I could go ahead and clear out this chart because one of the things I don't like is it doesn't include the title. I can try a different chart, and I recommend just playing around with the software. Let's use the first one they recommend. Now I'm missing the option to put in a title. I want to put in a title for this. So let's see here, chart title. It should have a title for me. I'm not sure why it's not showing that title. One of the things I've done in the past with this is I've left this blank before, and Let's delete this one. And then I'm just going to select the data and insert a chart. I'm going to pick a bar chart. And then I've got a space here I can put the title in. Student, well, let's go back. See if it'll let me go back. Well, it deleted my title again. So you can see that this is not always a simple process, but it is not as difficult as people make it out to be. I'm going to just go back to here, and then I'm going to click on this information, and instead of deleting it like I did last time, I'm going to type over it student grades on first essay. And now I have my chart. I'm going to select the whole chart and I'm going to copy it, and then I'm going to go into Microsoft Office. You see I've already done a rough draft here just for my own practice before doing this video. I'm going to go down here, I'm going to put in the chart, I'm going to center it, I'm going to paste the chart as a picture, and then I have to enter the citation information for it. So one of the things with graphs and charts and images, when you put them in your paper, there's this system that MLA has that looks something like this. So this is going to be figure 2, and you type it just like that. You're going to put in a description. For now, I'm just going to put the word description, but you would actually type out a description. And then I'm going to say John Doe for the creator of the chart. Survey of student grades on first essay. And then in brackets, I'm going to put where the survey took place or what the survey is associated with. And it allows me to click enter and put that there. But first I need to put the year 2016. And then I have these comparative charts I can look at to see what students are doing on the basic level, students are doing on this high level. So once you look at an issue in a community, you will ask the question, you'll have to rephrase whatever the issue is and ask the question and get some data on it, and then create the survey. It's a relatively straightforward process. If you don't want to use the chart, the bar chart, you have all these other charts you can use. Change chart type. We can use this. See, it gives it color. You can do the pie chart like we started with. You can do, but see, notice it's missing some data. We would want something like this so that we would have more data. They also have area charts, so you can sort of see where the peak is and where the grade spread is. So there's lots of different options here. Like I said, you're going to want to copy this, copy the chart, and you're going to want to plug it into your paper as you progress with the essay. So this is a major portion of the second essay, is creating this chart. You also have some other sources that you need to have for this essay. So let me minimize this, and I'm going to pull up the essay description again for you. Oh, and one other thing I wanted to show you, because this is a change. The self-evaluation has its own block, but now it has a submission block too. So this is where the actual document is to download and fill out, and this is where you'd actually submit it. Now in the essay, you need to write a well-crafted essay that examines closely a crisis in the community you wrote about in Essay 1. Explore the crisis from a multitude of angles. This will require interviews, so you'll need to do some interviewing. Do not make this a cause and effect essay right now. All I want you to do is state that there is a crisis in the community and explain what the crisis is, and then to tell some stories that illustrate for the reader how you know this is a crisis. So this is really just observing and explaining that it exists. And then we have all the guidelines here. You need 4 sources, a small informal survey as part of it, a website, a local newspaper if you're writing about a specific community, and another interview. So 4 total sources, and I'll post later in the week a video that shows you how to cite all 4 of those sources in a works cited page, and also some work on in-text citation, because that's been one of the #1 issues I'm seeing across all papers. So I hope this quick tutorial video gets to you and that it's helpful in creating your survey. Please email me any questions you have. Just remember, I'm grading right now, so I might not get to them as quickly as I normally do. That's it, and best of luck on